Good afternoon or good morning, everybody. Welcome to Local SEO. I'll try to make it as interesting as possible today on this subject. What we want to go through is probably first a little bit about us. Dezign Digital. So we're more than a digital agency. We're open book. We're more of a strategic partner. We want to go on the journey with you, and obviously we want you to grow. And that's really the big thing with us. So here's all the stuff that we do, but really, what do we do? Well, website design, development, and digital marketing is the big one. And under digital marketing, we kind of put 4 pillars there. We do social media marketing, paid ads or PPC, we do organic SEO, and now the big one is also content. Today, we'll be focusing our talk on SEO. The big difference about us is we do what we say. Okay, everybody's seen a Gartner quadrant. What works, what doesn't work, what's good, what's bad, where should I invest my money? Time and time again, the best spot to spend your money is digital marketing. It gives you the best bang for buck in every business. It's not the sword that will achieve everything. It's one part of a 360-degree strategy. You should be working a little bit of all of them, is what we say. SEO up the top there being the most effective. Okay, today in our webinar, moving along pretty quickly, is let's describe the different types of SEO. So usually with SEO, we have technical SEO, organic and local. I'll go through what that means a little bit soon. Today, we're talking specifically about local SEO. So more than Google My Business or Google Business Profile is what it's called now, but a lot of people still know it as Google My Business. And then what I like to say is what your agency should be doing, thinking outside the box. That's what I like. And that's where the rubber hits the road for some of this stuff. Okay, technical SEO is the foundation of our website. So it's like, okay, we've got a website on the internet. 15 years ago, you were able to make it rank pretty easily. Now, with 3,000 websites appearing per day, what can we do to make it the most attractive to search engines? So the website should load under 3 seconds. The search engines like Google, Bing, they should be able to crawl your website and look for all that good information. Organic SEO, it's the curb appeal. It's the content quality. It's keywords. So that's where we look at keywords and we say, hey, if you were typing in your business into Google, so type in the keywords and the page, the first page is what you would want to come up as. So digital marketing Australia, we would want to be on the first page. Local SEO, a little bit different. It's making sure the locals in the area know about us. So it's the near me searches. It's the neighborhood events, reviews, and mentions of your business. So let's delve a bit deeper into that one. So local SEO, it's optimizing your business in local searches. So it's where I type in electricians Perth, and I might have a big tower in Perth and I want an electrician. I want somebody very close to me who can come in, do the job. Local searches. So in your local area, my sister was looking for somebody to fix her reticulation. I jumped online, looked up her suburb, or I did actually a Google Maps search, reticulation near me, and it brought everybody up on the map close to her. And we selected the closest or the one that could come out the soonest. That's really what we're talking about. If you want to track more business in-store or local orders, appointments, bookings, clinical visits, you really want to set up your local SEO. Stats, we all love a good stat. So 97% of consumers use search engines to find local businesses. just like I did with my sister and her reticulation. 75% of consumers call or visit a business within an hour of searching for it on Google. Not bad. 60% of consumers say that local search results are more important to them than ever. I would agree. 50% of consumers say they are more likely to do business with a company that appears higher in local search results. Paid ads, you're always at the top. Any type of search engine optimization, organic, it's the best thing you could do for your business, but it takes time to get to the first page of Google. I think now between 3 to 4 months is the average to start ranking. If you want now results, then you probably want to go towards paid advertising, or if you want leads now. Long term, you really want to start working on your SEO, because if there's a downturn, that's where you're going to get the most amount of your business from. Once you're on the first page, it's like printing your own money. All right, Google Business Profile, Google My Business. So give Google My Business as much love as you do your website. So set it up, put all the images in there, put your hours, complete the whole profile as much as you can. The more you put into there, the more Google will say, hey, you've got a complete profile, start to rank these or preference this business over others that might be in your area. Longevity is a big factor too, so you want to get on top of this as soon as you can. How to get started with local SEO. So the first thing I would do when I was setting up a Google business profile is jump on, claim and verify your business as soon as you can. Really important. Get in there. There's a stat that we'll see later on that says, I think almost 50% of people do not have a Google business profile. So straight away, you'll be ahead of them. Fill it out, as we said, completely and accurately. When we're putting things, when we're talking about local SEO, we talk about addresses, the area, the profile, the business, the phone numbers. Write it down and keep it all the same. If they perfectly match everywhere Google sees, you get a bit of a bump from that too. Regular and fresh content. So when we do a blog on our website, we'll also put it onto Google My Business, and we'll also promote it there as well. So think about photos. Think about blogs. Get people to add to it if you can as well. You can get your customers to post photos of your business too. High quality photos and videos, as we just said. We can do a Google 360 walkthrough that we'll talk about and have a look at as well. Encourage reviews. So you could have a little QR thing on your counter saying, hey, if you had good service, consider leaving us a Google review. We can't ask people for 5-star reviews. You're not asked to list in the terms and conditions of Google, but you can certainly say, hey, give us a review. And then it's up to the customer and their experience to put down what they thought. We'd love them to put down 5-star reviews, obviously. And when they do, respond, positive or negative, respond to that review. Q&As. So in recent times, customers can ask questions. A lot of businesses miss this and they don't see it and they don't respond. Always try and respond to any Q&As on there and encourage it if you can. Keywords. When you talk to your digital marketer, start with a tranche of maybe 10 keywords that you want to rank on Google and Google local. Start to write blogs and start to talk about those topics and write topic clusters of those. Google will see you talking about those and will elevate your rank. So that's something you can really positive that you can do. List in other local directories. So white pages, there's in Australia, there's a heap of them where you can list your businesses on top of. As Google comes to index them, they'll see the same business, the same details, the same phone number, the same address, and rank you up. And track Last one is track performance. Always track performance on these things. Challenges. We've just had our biggest ever Google algorithm change, March 2024, where Google, for the first time ever, if you were writing spam, it started to de-index your website. So be careful of AI, always rewrite topics, maybe use it as a base, but always just leave it at that base and always rewrite and write from your own experience. Write interesting topics that you're an expert in your field about. Stuff that you can add to. We want to make sure we're keeping up with all the latest trends. Make sure that if somebody's searching for it, what can we write about that? Benefit, increased visibility, more local customers, increased sales, improved brand awareness, enhanced credibility. A lot of strong positives there for what we're doing. Also, buy a domain. Don't buy Hotmail or Gmail. That never builds brand awareness or credibility. I think, it's $20 or so nowadays to buy a domain. Do that, look professional. Interesting stats. 62% of consumers will disregard a business if they can't find them online. I was looking for a fencing contractor, and this particular one I couldn't find online. I was very doubtful about the outcome. 88% of potential customers look online for reviews. So is it a 5-star business or is it a 2-star business? If you've got a choice of 4 businesses and you've got the range between 5 and 2, you'll probably, price is going to be a factor, but you probably rank them in the order of stars, unfortunately, these days. 73% of customers are more trusting with businesses of online reviews. 100%, definitely. Definitely. I always look for them myself. And this is the one, 56% of local businesses have not claimed their Google My Business listing. That's crazy. Go out and get yourself a Google My Business listing. Costs you nothing. Here you go. The average time frame to see a return on investment for local SEO is 4.76 months. Stick with it. It's one of the best things you can do for your business. Stick with it. And a lot of the stuff you don't have to pay somebody for. You can be doing this stuff yourself for local SEO. Okay, NDA, marketing agency. So what can you do to think outside of the box? This is the stuff I love. So, hey, everybody's doing the standard stuff, but what can we do that's slightly different? What can we do more? Okay, jump into your GMP app. Google has one. I think it's migrated now to Google Maps. Validate all your information. So validate your business. If you can, I think you can pay a fee now. Make sure it's all correct. Make sure it's all matching. Upload your office photos or photos of your business to Google My Business with the EXIF data, EXIF. What that means, every time you take a photo with your camera phone or even a normal camera, it saves the GPS data in there, where it was, day, month, people can stalk you from it. It's good for Google My Business because you'll upload, Google will look at that data and say, hey, yeah, they are at this location, or, Anthony was at that location and his business is at that location. So the more you can do it, the more you can get your customers to do it. It's a tick. Google 360. You can talk to Google and you can say, hey, who's a Google authorized photographer? So we did a Google 360 of our office. So here's the Dezign digital office and a couple of guys playing table tennis there. Pretty amusing. We found it pretty amusing. But you can actually take people on a journey. We teach people with this how to get to our office. So with the Google authorized photographer, you can do all this. And Google will look at this and give you a little bit of a blip in your rankings. . there was a customer who had that QR code on the counter and was asking people for reviews. They did well. It was really good. The mechanical business, they did very well. We weren't getting the tick up we thought we were going to get from the volume of Google reviews we were getting. We changed our tactics a little bit to say, hey, here's a card, can you do it when you get home? Google must have a metric where via your GPS data, as these people went home and then they submitted from the different locations, we got another uptick. So where we thought we was pretty stagnant, we've got, 1,000 reviews. We now got another uptick from getting reviews from different locations. So if you can train your customers that way and still get them to submit it, I'd rather get one at the counter than none from a different location. Or maybe you want to mix and match, or customers that you know are going to actually do it, but you definitely want them to leave a review, and if you can, from different locations. As we said, reply to all your reviews. It's really important, good or bad reviews, you reply. Great reviews. Thank you so much for leaving this review. We always try our best. Thanks for your 5 stars. It means a lot to us. 2, hey, 1 star. Do you have that person on the books? Is it a fake review? Is it a competitor? It's very hard to get Google reviews removed. We have a couple of times, but always reply to it. Always explain to your other customers what's going on. Conditional logic form. So that's where I can send my customer a form when he gets home and say, hey, did you like the business you experienced with us? If so, yes or no. 2 big buttons on the screen. If the button's yes, and this is skirting Google's right thing to do. If the button's yes, you could push them to the Google review page. If it's no, I want to know why. Why did we miss out on that review, or why did we miss out on satisfying this customer? What do we do wrong? What do we need to fix for the next customer? You can yourself review other businesses. So if other businesses have done the wrong thing with Google, for example, they've put in their business name and they've put in a few keywords, you're not allowed to do that. You can suggest edits to Google for that business. So, hey, I've come across Dr. Electrician, and then he's got the keyword electrician Perth in there. I can suggest to Google, remove anything that's not his business name. You can do that. Review all your local citations. So directories like white pages, yellow pages we were talking about. Put in as many as you can, because Google will index those sites and that will build authority with your name and your business. Also, make sure that the name, address, phone numbers, NAPs, or we call them industry, is the same. Always use the same structure if possible. Let's say you move address. You actually want to go through those old ones and update them as well. If you're a business and you do events, Eventbrite has very high domain authority. Facebook has very high domain authority. LinkedIn has very high domain authority. Use them to leverage your business up. So add your business, always put in your business, name, address, phone number if you can. So when Google goes to index that, hey, people are talking about Dezign Digital, let's give them a boost up. With the advent of Windows 11, you can see Microsoft's getting a bit more aggressive with Edge, trying to default back to Bing all the time. If I open up a document, it always defaults to Bing. I don't have Bing for anything, but you could see them trying to push it on us again. So have you added a Bing place yet? Have you added a Bing profile? You can actually log in and you can actually say, hey, here's my Google profile. Push it across so you don't have to do much at all. And the 2 match. Consider doing that. Add a location in Google Maps. If you don't appear in Google Maps, add a location. When it gets indexed, you get a tick up. Wait. Add a location in Waze map. Waze is owned by Google. So put it in there. YouTube. Create yourself a YouTube channel if you can. This video will end up on our YouTube channel. And basically, if you put on your name, address, profile in there, Google owns YouTube now. It's another platform that's going to increase your domain authority. Add your business to employment portals. So in Australia, we have seek.com.au. So if we were advertising for a digital marketer, we would put all that into Seek, and would also put in all our business details. When you got it, Google came to index that website, we would get a boost in authority. Google indexing. Are there any friendly pages? So do you have any other websites, other friendlies that you think you could pop your details on a page there? Consider it. Where is it appropriate as well? Can't be an inappropriate setting. So that's really everything. Without questions, we've discussed the 3 SEOs. We've discussed Google My Business or Google Business Profile. And we discussed a few agency tricks or thinking out of the box. So our big thing at Dezign Digital, we like to help our customers. We feel like we're part of your business. We actually want growth for you and return on your investment. We're open book. We believe we have the best creative minds. We're always responsive. And we're not emotional. We always go with the data. What's the data telling us? Because with the data, we can pivot. Here's our Google reviews on the left. And if you want to contact me, this is my QR code on the right. So pause that video, consider giving us a review, and consider linking in with me. Ask as many questions as you want, because I'd rather you get it right than get the wrong information. If you're local, in Western Australia or South Australia, consider coming in, consider having a chat with us, and we love coffee. So thank you for your time today. We hope that's been interesting for you. Again, feel free to discuss any of those topics on our LinkedIn page or our Facebook page, and we can engage in those with you. All the best. Have a great day. Cheers.